Okay, so this is gonna be a part of my New Year's theme videos, like 2024 theme videos, and the first one is how to be a girl in 2024. So I broke this down to different topics and I wrote down bullet points so I can follow along. So the first one is health, and I'm gonna say like that trend of only drinking like iced coffee in the morning and chewing on gum throughout the day. Like, can't be doing that because like I noticed in the beginning of the year I used to do that and that's just not healthy. So don't do that. Make sure you're eating. And another thing, like if you don't have an appetite or if you're losing your appetite over someone, like you really just need to like cut them off, because like your health is more important. And I know it's like a trend or whatever to be like delusional and stuff like that, but if it starts affecting your health, like you need to just cut that person out of your life. Next is eating habits. Make sure you drink water or like juice, like actual like fruit juice, like cranberry juice or whatever. For some reason, I don't know why people have a problem like trying to figure out what to eat, but like I never have a problem figuring out what I want to eat. Like I always know. But if you don't know, you can look for inspiration on an app, Pinterest, for like different food as well. Also, if you're like lactose intolerant or whatever, just stop drinking milk. Like stop eating things that make you feel bad, like, or tired. Like if it's not giving you like energy, you shouldn't be eating it. So just drink like almond milk or something. You don't have to get like unsweetened. You will get like vanilla flavor and sweet and all type of stuff, but don't drink that. Next is hygiene. Number one is floss. Like I literally hate looking at people's teeth when I'm talking to them and I see all this black. Like just floss. Like the dentist tells you to floss. Like they're not telling you that for no reason. Like food stuck into your teeth, like people can see that, so just floss. Like I literally went through 2 whole flosses. Like I'm so proud of myself. But yeah, always floss. That's number one. Brushing your tongue. You can't just brush your teeth, you gotta brush your tongue too, or get a tongue scraper or something. Next I'm gonna cover is depression hygiene. If someone is too like their mental health is so bad to the point where they don't want to take care of themselves, if you're to that point, just don't leave the house, because it's kind of like, if you're gonna go outside, be around people and talking to people and people's face, just make sure you have good hygiene. And I feel like this is really common sense, but it's obviously not, because I don't know, I guess some people just don't care or don't know. Next is wardrobe. So I'm going to talk about sustainable pieces, and this piece is a good example. This is from a brand Naked Wardrobe, and I think I got this like 2 years ago, but it's just like a black jumpsuit. But the thing is, it's like it's really good quality and maybe on the more expensive side, but it's something that will last, and it's plain color, so it will come in handy for a lot of different events. Buying like fast fashion or like graphic tees, that like sometimes graphic tees they mess up like in the washer and dryer. It's like you just gotta get something that's gonna like last, because trends come and go, but something like this, it will always last. Next I'm going to talk about designer and exclusivity. Designer, like wearing designer can cause a lot of drama, especially if people around you aren't like, especially if you aren't around a lot of people who already have those things, or if you all of a sudden buy a new piece, like it can cause a lot of controversy. And this is something that I didn't know when I got my first designer pieces. And the thing about it is, designer, they run in seasons, so they might have a piece out for a certain season, and then the next season they might not have it. So if they release something in winter, it might not be there in summer. That doesn't mean that it's not real or anything, but it's just once you have it, it's like exclusive, unless it's something that they keep on their website, and it just makes you rare. Like, you will walk into certain rooms and you will be respected, and you will be noticed by people of the same caliber, if that makes any sense. So yeah, there's gonna be some people who are honestly just haters, but it's like that's what comes with having those type of things. But yeah, if you get it, you got money, just splurge and you'll be feeling like that girl. And especially if you get something that's exclusive, you'll be literally the only girl in the room with that one. So yeah, definitely if you have it, just splurge. You just gotta be okay and comfortable with being the most hated girl in the room. Next, I'm going to talk about how being yourself and getting inspo. Like, it's okay to get inspiration from Pinterest or other people, but also to be yourself, because I just feel like everywhere I go, like I just kind of have a signature look. Like I dress in like basics. I often switch my hair color, but it's like it's always just Leah, you know. Like you may see an outfit that you like and you get like inspo from it, but make sure you're still being yourself. Like even if you have like a favorite music artist, or if you have like, it's okay to listen to their music, but if you're getting influenced to the point where you're losing your own personality and you don't have your own identity, that's when it starts to be a problem. So it's okay to get inspo, but make sure you're still being yourself. Next, to dress for the occasion. Don't show up somewhere and you're wearing something so out of the blue that people are literally looking at you like you are crazy. So if it comes down to it, where you're going to like a brunch or something, like a nice flowy dress will work. Like if you're going out to like a party, like don't wear a wedding dress. Like I want to say you get what I'm saying, but the reason why I'm saying is because some people just don't get it. They just show up and it's just not giving what it's supposed to give. Now if you do this by accident, like you know it's an accident, but if you're purposely trying to outdress someone, or if you're showing up somewhere like you just don't care to be there, you don't care what you look like, it's just kind of like a lack of respect for the event. Next is age appropriate outfits. I'm 18, but I feel like there's a lot of pressure on minors to look older, and it's like it's kind of scary, because to be honest, like getting attention from like people that are way older because they're mistaking your age is like creepy. Like I get it, like social media has these standards, but like in the real world, I don't want any like younger girls to be caught in a situation where they can't get out of because of like mistaken age, or like some people trying to take what you're wearing as like, oh, you want attention, when it's like just like Instagram style, or like a certain way that people dress on Instagram. So just be careful when you wear certain outfits. Like even if you're just dressing up, you could just dress up like in the house or something and like wear sweatpants or something outside. Like I don't know, just be aware of where you're going. Be careful and make sure you're always with a group when you go out. Okay, now to makeup, hair, cosmetics, and everything else. When you go outside, the bare minimum is lip gloss. If you're switching in between classes, put on some lip gloss. Like, so if you know that your class is about to be over, put on some lip gloss before you leave, because you're going out in the hallway and you don't know who you're going to run into. The most embarrassing thing is to see like your crush or something and you look literally crazy. So the bare minimum is just lip gloss. I'm not telling you to put on a full face of makeup every day, but just buy lip gloss. Lip gloss is literally like $1, like, and if you really have it to splurge, just buy a Dior lip oil. That lip gloss is $40, but it's like, having that, you just really feel like that girl, like you do. Perfume versus body spray. Perfume and body spray is not the same thing. Body spray smells actually nauseating to me because I wear big girl perfume and I just actually hate it. So it's just like, be mindful. Don't be spraying your body spray like out in public. Like, it's time to grow up and invest in some perfume, because first of all, body spray don't last, and a perfume, get your actual perfume that's going to last all day, maybe extra for Christmas or birthday or something. Like, I know perfumes are like $100 plus, but it's kind of like a one-time expense, and I feel like this video is all about how to be like that girl, and it's like, it's all the little things that just add up to it, you know? Like, because I'm talking about in real life. I'm not talking about like on Instagram, because you're seeing someone through a screen, but in real life, the girls are not having their way. They're not. And I'm just over it. But anyway, yeah, perfume and body spray is not the same thing. And spare us all, stop spraying body spray. Colored hair and stereotypes. I am someone who switches their hair color a lot and hairstyles a lot, because I'm fortunate enough to have a family member that knows how to do hair and don't play about my hair. So yeah, make sure you stay loyal to your hairstylist. But yeah, certain hair colors have different stereotypes. I'm not going to name them. You can look that up yourself, but get a certain hair color at your own risk. And certain hair colors you get, people might not take you as seriously, or they might just look at you a certain way. So if you're out getting stares, it might be because of your hair color. Hair attracting different people. I notice when I wear my natural hair, I get different attention from different people. When I wear my hair straight, I get like, I notice just people just treat me differently depending on whatever hairstyle I get. So that's kind of how I pick my styles, but I also use Pinterest for inspo. Naturally curly hair. If you don't know how to take care of your natural hair or curly hair, there's thousands of tutorials on YouTube. I feel like throughout my whole middle school experience, I was just so focused getting my hair back to its natural state after getting like silk brushes for like years, and I just wanted my hair to be curly. But there's so many YouTube videos on curly hair, but just learn how to do a little slick back, learn how to keep your hair moisturized or something. Like, yeah. Next is booking with the strangers. When I was younger, I used to be like, oh, I just need my hair done, and you're going on these people's Instagrams. But let me tell you, these people are doing their friends' hair. So when you go there to get service, like, they're just so used to doing their friends and everything, and it's like they don't know you, so it's like they're not giving you that same respect that they would give, you know, if they're just chilling with their friend. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, make sure if you're gonna book with someone, make sure it's someone that you're cool with, you have a good conversation with, and you feel comfortable at whatever location. Just stop, don't set yourself up, because when you're paying your money, make sure you're getting the service that you deserve. I noticed that now it's like a trend to take like professional pictures and like Photoshop them. And now if you want to invest in your Instagram, you're gonna have to book a photographer or buy a camera, get your makeup, hair, everything done, and then post a picture. And this is something that I'm going to start doing. I do have my own camera, but going to a high school where we wore uniforms and being like a homebody, I really didn't take a lot of Instagram pictures. But now in college I have more freedom to do that, and I go out a little bit more, so that's something that I'll be doing. Consistency on Instagram, like there's people who have like 200 photos on their Instagram, and a girl can literally dream. Like, just because you don't have a JPEG 40-inch middle part, bust down, beat face, don't mean that you don't matter, or like your birthday's not important, whatever the case is. Like, the whole point of a birthday is that you're alive another year, and some people don't even make it to their next birthday. So just be a lot more grateful. And I feel like my point of this is like the whole thing of like girls like crying on their birthday and all this stuff, because they want all of that or everything they see, and it's like, don't beat yourself up if you don't have all of that for your birthday. Okay, so I'm not going to tell y'all all of this and not tell y'all like the downsides to this or the cons to this. So I do have a cons list, and the first cons is harassment. Like, there will be people in your DMs like DM you for years, literally talking to themselves, or like in person, like people going out of their way to like talk to you, or people going out of their way to like sit by you, and you're like so yeah, be careful that if you're walking around smelling like cupcakes and strawberries and pineapples and all that stuff, people will be a little off. Alright, so the next part is stalking and being stalked. Honestly, I've been followed before by random people. Some people have took pictures of me while I'm out. It's just very weird behavior, and I notice it, but it's just like, and it's like on multiple occasions. The next one is obsession versus love. Someone being obsessed with you is not the same love. It's not the same thing as someone being in love with you. All that, if you're gonna be trying to track someone, someone constantly texting you what you doing, where you at, all that, that is obsession, and that's not love. So just because someone is like constantly like checking on you, that's not love. The next is beneficial friendships and relationships. People wanting to be around you because you are that girl, not because of you as a person and your personality. The next is bullying, and I'm going to say like the actual definition of bullying, which is someone trying to intimidate you. Some people will probably look at you like, oh, like you're just like pretty, or that's, or they feel like they can say like anything they want to you or push you around. You might have people trying to jump you. You might have people trying to jump you. You might have people trying to come at you in groups, like trying to intimidate you. You might have people trying to pick fights with you, trying to argue with you, trying to get you out of character because you're sitting pretty in your own little world and they want to get you out of character. And this is just being real. But yeah, if you're just a fly on the wall, you're not taking up space, you're not making any noise, yeah, people are going to leave you alone. They're not going to pay any attention to you. But on the other side of that, when people are hyper focused on you, it comes with a lot. So yeah, so honestly, what kind of inspired this video is I took like where it's like, give me her game card. So it's like, this is my game card. So yeah, thank y'all for watching. Follow me on everything at Via. Peace.